Hi Resonators, welcome to Tammyosity. I'm Tammy. In today's video is actually a long time coming. It's a present, why another present? I'm always making presents. This is a present for one of my boys. He has a gnome collection, and along with gnomes, of course, you have to have mushrooms. So this, you'll see something I put together for my son, and it turned out really pretty. I'm real happy with the way it turned out, and he liked it a lot too. He didn't know where he was gonna put it, but he likes it. So let's watch the video and see how it turned out. This is a project I'm making for one of my boys' birthday, and he collects gnomes, and so along with the gnomes, he's now got kind of a small collection of mushrooms. And I did not film creating the mushrooms and the crystals because every time I did it, I always ended up using leftover resin, so it wasn't something that I had filmed. And not to say that the mushrooms and the crystals weren't intentional. Every time I made them, I was working on different oranges and browns and golds and, you know, fall colors on purpose because I knew I was going to be making this project. And his favorite color is orange, so that's the reason for all the orangey gold brown colors. And I'm calling this piece Crystal River in Mushroom Valley. Cute, huh? So I've got the crystals down. That's just some broken glass and some clear resin. And as you can see, the broken glass has a sort of smoky brown color in some of the pieces, and it works out just perfect. And I mixed up some resin with mica powders in like a gold tone, an orange tone, and I think the other is maybe a mocha, something like that, chocolate, I don't know, some kind of chocolate brown color. So I'm just kind of creating this river edge along the Crystal River. And everything's gonna be in these pretty fall colors. As you can see on one of the mushrooms, the top of it is kind of imperfect. And it came out of the mold that way, and I was fine with it because, you know, what grows in nature is never perfect, and I just thought it worked. I used alcohol inks making 2 of the mushrooms, just using that drop method to get that, what do you call that? That Petri dish look. So it's kind of hard to tell from this view. You can sort of see it on a couple of them. But they have that sort of Petri dish look. And the unfortunate thing about the mushroom mold is it's not a shiny mold. So after the mushrooms when they come out of the mold, I have to spray them to make them shiny and bring out that brilliance. And then the other mushroom there was used with mica powder. Same as what I'm doing right now using mica powder. I really like the mica powder. I like the shimmeriness of it. And I just think it's so pretty. I actually prefer to use the mica powder over the alcohol inks. I feel like I never get that technique right with the alcohol inks, and it's always disappointing. And every time I see those videos, I'm a little bit jealous, but then I realize that on the videos where everybody does the Petri dish thing, when you're looking at it up close. And unless you look at it up close, you can't really see that, at least not that I've found. So yeah, I prefer the mica powders over the alcohol inks. The plate I'm using is a metal cowboy plate. It's something that we got from auction, so I have several of these plates. And you can kind of see there's some scratches on it because they were used in a restaurant, so it needed some polishing up. It was a silver metal color, but it wasn't as brilliant as you see now. I had actually painted this, I spray painted it with the Krylon Looking Glass paint. And because it's a metal plate, I'm guessing that's why you don't quite get that mirrored look like you would if you painted on glass. So that Looking Glass paint works out really well on glass, and you can actually see on it like a mirror. But it didn't turn out this way on this metal plate. However, I did get what I was looking for, a more polished look on the metal plate. And I like the hammered edges on the sides of the plate. Just adds character. I love these fall colors. They're so pretty. And look how good it looks on camera too. So like I said, this video is a long time coming. I filmed this in the middle of May for my son's birthday, which was at the beginning of June. And I meant to have this video up and ready to go so he could look at it when I gave him his birthday present. And I completely forgot until just now that I never did put up the video. So I'm finally just now getting this video out so finally he can watch and see how I made this present for him. April, May, June is when all our birthdays are, and I made so many gifts during that short time. And when I gave him this present, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot how pretty it was, because I had made probably 3 other projects by the time I gave him this, and had moved on and almost kind of forgot. And it's just so pretty. I love it. I might have to make one for myself. I started off with just using the stick because I wanted to go just a little dribble. I didn't want it to overwhelm the little glass pieces in there with the glitter. And obviously that was going to take too long. So just pouring real slowly. I don't want it to overtake the glass, but I wanted that kind of look of a glitter river within the crystal river. This orange bronzy glitter, it really does look like a river within a river. It's very pretty. I already attached that orange crystal piece to the plate, so it's kind of in the way. I'm not able to get the glitter at the top of the river there. So I have to use the stick in order to just easily put some glitter up at the top. Pro tip, when you move your project so you can get to it easier, you gotta make sure you're still in camera frame. I know I can hear you yelling at me, I'm out of frame. Not that you can see anyway, all you can really see is the back of my hand, but I'm just a little bit out of frame there. What's the point in recording if you're gonna be out of frame? want to make sure I get every last drop of that resin. Don't want to waste it. Okay, let me bring you down here for a closer look. Now you can get a better idea of the alcohol ink and how that happened in the mushroom tops. Got little crystals in there, some glass pieces, all pretty fall colors, earth tones, except the glitter. I guess it's not an earth tone, but it's so pretty. That mushroom right there is really pretty. I have just a little bit of resin left. I'm going to pour some of this resin over the crystals that are on the side so that it looks a little more organic. Looks like that came from somewhere, came from those crystals. I wasn't sure if the resin was going to stay because those crystals are at kind of a slant, but it did work out. Some dripped off, some of it stayed in little nooks and crannies in the crystals, and it really added a nice finishing touch. There you can see it's kind of taking shape now. It's really adding a nice touch to just add a little more color to that crystal there and have all those colors come together. Just about done, so I want to give it a little spritz with some alcohol, pop any little bubbles on the top. And now for a closer look. So what do you think? Adding the resin to the crystals, it worked out, right? Good call? Here it is out in the sunlight. You can see all the glimmer and shimmer, and it even reflects. That reflection is from the plate in the sunlight. So it reflects and it's really pretty, and I just love how it turned out. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I can't wait to show you what I do next.